You've said this, you know, you're on the back half of your career.
I'm closer to the end than the beginning.
Yeah.
Is how I worded it.
Yeah. So what is your what?
Yeah, it's making a difference in people's lives. And it's literally one relationship at a time. And it could be business related, personally related, social related, community minded. I do find myself talking to people a lot more at this stage in my game than I did in the beginning, and more personal related. Like I have more personal connections and have made more time for those personal connections now than I did in the beginning. And I do find joy in it. It's not hard for me. It's selfishly, it makes me feel good to help someone do something, reach something, change something, leave something. I mean, some of the greatest impacts I've had on people's lives is helping them leave when they wanted to.
Yeah,
like,
right.
And we've talked about that. It's like, for me, it's not about figuring out a way to keep somebody at CIVIC. If there's an opportunity somewhere else, and I would give them objective mindset on it, I'm going to help them reach that. I mean, that's what it is really about, because this is a life relationship. It's not how much can I extract out of Kendra. Yeah. Right. And and let me tell you something. One thing I've run on is make it as easy for someone to leave the company as you did for them to join. And when you do that, should the grass not be greener, you'll be the first person they come back to. You don't make it difficult. Yeah. You make it as simple as possible. Right?
Well, no, I'm just kidding.
Let me tell you, I mean, you talk around our organization, there are people that have left CIVIC, that have joined other firms, that I have silently rooted for. Not outwardly, but silently. Yeah. We've had people join us and, you know, you get a cease and desist and a non-solicit because they're like, you're taking my people. I've never, ever felt like anyone takes anyone. I just feel like people lose them. Yeah. Like if you left me, I lost you.
They're leaving people. Yeah, exactly.
Right? And I believe that.
Yeah.
So it's an opportunity for reflection. Like, what did we do that didn't work for Joey? Yeah. So, yeah.
So you say it's never about headspace for you. Why is that, do you think?
Well, I think I do have an awful lot of market reference. I have a lot of experience. I've had thousands of employees I've worked with. So when something unexpected happens, I do have a whole bunch of storage in the back that I could pull from and remember what took place and what the end result was. And 99 times out of 100, it won't be as bad as you think. And 99 times out of 100, it won't be as good as you think. So that is a mellower. And so I recognize it, I deal with it, and then I shelf it and go on to the next deal. I don't get caught up in obsessing about it. It just doesn't, it's never worked. Right. If it did, I'd be an obsessive, compulsive, crazy guy. It just doesn't work.
You'd click subscribe.
I would. It's never worked for me, so I don't use it, but I would if it did.
Worry is a wasted emotion. That's what they say. I feel like more women worry than men in general.
Yeah, you know, when it comes to my children, I think you think about that. You want them to make the right decisions. You want them to find the right mates. You want them to, you know, carry the right personalities and traits and treat people good. And those things never leave. My kids are 29, 25, 24. They're on my mind like they were when they were 4, 5, and 9.
Yeah, right.
They are. It never ends.
I think more so as they get older.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Because you want to hang out with them. You're like, oh, cool. They're actually cool people.
Yeah, hey, aren't we? We're good friends. Dad's cool.
Yeah. I know. I keep telling
myself. You're not that cool. Here's some money. Okay, you're cool. Now you're cool.